From the day we have taken birth on this earth, we have been working. We have been doing one thing or the other. These things that we do are to sustain our life, and we will have to continue to do the same. Uh, Let it be the profession that we are a part of, or let it be the daily routines that we do. We will have to continue to do our work, these works of ours, till the very end of our life. Many from this stance read life as a toil, a long journey in which you have to do something regularly, continuously. And sometimes this something becomes your vocation, the profession that you are in. And this profession helps you, it's important to you because it helps you to earn a living. This profession of ours, the work that we all do, sometimes become a drudgery for us. That is, sometimes we don't like what we do, but as we don't have a choice, we are pushed into the cycle of work life. Khalil Gibran is a poet, author, philosopher, and artist who lived during the 19th century Lebanon. His poetry is remarkable for its informal language and themes about lives in spiritual terms. In this video, we are going to deal with a small section titled as The Ploughman from Khalil Gibran's The Prophet. In this section, the speaker is Al Mustafa, the chosen one, who gives a detailed answer to the question by a ploughman. The nuances of life and work is portrayed here through the words of Al Mustafa by the poet. The ploughman asks the speaker to tell them about work. The speaker's answer is that we work in order to keep pace with the earth. Means, work is a part of the life cycle on earth. We do our work to complete the cycle, and by doing our part of work, humans get united with the soul of the earth, the soul of the nature. When we remain idle without doing our designated work, we become a stranger to the seasons, to our environment, and as a result, is thrown out of a procession, a stage of life. Work is the demonstration of life, which is a gratified and a magnificent one, making life a lively parade, and ultimately it is a submission towards the Almighty, the greater power. When we do our work, it should be as if we are flutes producing beautiful music. Each individual becomes the musical instrument, and when they take part in their work wholeheartedly, the results of their toil will become as melodious as the one that comes from a flute. The speaker questions which person would like to be a useless and silent bare stick, when majority would like to be flutes producing beautiful music in harmony in their life. We have been always told that work is a curse in life and we toil because of our misfortunes. But the speaker says work is an integral part of life which is assigned to us on our birth itself. And when we work, we are fulfilling the dream of earth, the mission that is assigned to us in our life. By keeping up with our work, we are indirectly loving our life, and by doing so, we are getting closer to the reality of life's journey. In our mystery, we might curse our life. We might complain about being born on this earth. The life, our body that bears it, will be considered as a torment to live with. But the speaker answers that it is not so. That hard work that we do in our life has the strength to change the course of our life, and it is this work that will make our life into a worthy one. We have been told that life is a turmoil of darkness. This is said by people who are tired of their sufferings, and we listen to their words when we too are tired with the cycles of life. But the speaker says that life becomes darkness only when there is no desire in it. This desire of life should be accompanied with knowledge or wisdom, which can be put into action through the work we do. And we should love what we do, Otherwise, everything will be a void. And when we love the work done by us, we will be in harmony with ourselves, with others, and with the Almighty. The speaker explains how to work with love. He says, it is to weave a cloth with one's heart as if one's beloved is going to wear it. It is to build house with affection as if our beloved is going to live in it. And it is to plant and grow trees with tenderness so that our beloved ones could eat its fruits. Meaning, everything we do should be done with the sincerest heart, as the results of the same would be benefiting our dear ones. We should make everything that we love with wholeheartedness. We should acknowledge that whatever we do is being watched by the blessed souls around us who are there to guide us always. We humans also take part in comparing ourselves with others. We refuse to understand that as each individual is different, so is their works. But often in our unconscious ways, we measure up with others by putting their work in pedestals and blaming ours. The speaker stresses the idea of equality by giving the example of a wind, which reaches the tall trees as well as the grass on the ground in the same way. This idea is conveyed in full consciousness by the speaker so that the listeners would be aware of the disapprovals in the ideology having partiality and comparisons. That individual is great who can appreciate the work assigned to him and can give his or her whole heart to complete the same through love and understanding. Work is love in visibility. If one cannot work with love and only with dislike, it is better that he or she leave such work and go to beg alms from those who enjoy and love their work. Because if one does their work with indifference and complaints, it would neither benefit the consumer nor the producer of that particular work. It is of no use to anyone. It is as if we are letting everyone, including ourselves, to go deaf to the beautiful harmonious life of the world. Khalil Gibran thus defines work as an integral part of an individual's life which binds him or her to the harmonious nature. Gibran affirms the significance of loving one's work, without which the whole cycle of life becomes meaningless.